Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. This whole thing is a casualty. I'm glad we got into this first because I could go for a half hour. I think this is stupid.
Well, they proved the last two times that winning in the afternoon doesn't hurt them.
Hold on a second. I knew you were going to say that. Hold on,
true.
Dave.
It's
listen.
true.
No, listen to me for a second.
Yes.
You said we all learned from July 12th, okay?
We sure did.
Listen, there is one thing we learned.
Yes.
There's one thing we factually learned, okay?
Yes. That they can go in the afternoon for a U.S.
Hold
show,
on a second.
as they did there, and
Dave?
they can do 180,000 buys for an afternoon show, which they've also done for All In. So
okay,
we
hold
know
on.
they can do. We know they can do big.
Can I
numbers for an
continue
afternoon
this
show.
before you cut me off? We
Yes,
know
go ahead.
one thing.
Yes, that they can.
We know
Yeah.
that they ran a show.
Yes.
And WWE counter-programmed with 3 shows that weekend.
Yes.
And who got hurt?
I would say that, WWE, by running 3 shows, hurt themselves, number one. NXT got killed because you don't counter-program somebody's big show of the year. Just, we're going to go put on a show. That was pure arrogance and stupidity, okay? And did they get hurt on Saturday night's main event? Probably. Perhaps you could even argue that they got hurt enough that they lost NBC in the deal. So, yes, who got hurt the most was WWE.
Okay.
Yes, without a doubt.
So that we know. Okay?
Yes.
Now, you saying that this is because they ran earlier in the afternoon, we don't know that. We actually, that is a subjective opinion. We don't know if that's why the show did well. It might have done well because it went on first.
I'm not saying it would. If it was unopposed at night, it would have done better than the afternoon. I don't think there's any doubt because pay-per-view always does better in prime time. So that's not a question. If he had gone head-to-head with WWE, no, we can't prove. It probably would have hurt both of them, actually.
But that's exactly the point here.
Yeah. So,
here's my thing, Dave.
But here's okay. Wait. Okay. Here's the thing. If you go WWE, as we've seen, doesn't care about hurting themselves if they hurt AEW. If they'd gone head-to-head, each one of them would have been hurt, without a doubt, okay? But the point is WWE was fine with it because they booked that show, they booked that Goldberg retirement head-to-head, knowing they're not going to get the max out of the Goldberg retirement by going head-to-head, and they didn't care. That's why they booked it. AEW then retreated and went to the afternoon and ended up doing really well. Would they have done better going head-to-head? Probably not, because then you're talking about going head-to-head with a free TV show. And historically, when you do free TV head-to-head with the pay-per-view, the free TV usually hurts the pay-per-view.
Here's the thing.
Sometimes considerably.
We have no idea what would happen if an AEW pay-per-view went head-to-head with a WWE main roster show.
We only have evidence show after show after show of both Dynamite and Collision. Dave,
if I told you that Collision was the same as a pay-per-view.
No, but Dynamite is their biggest show of the week.
It is not as big as a pay-per-view.
No, it's not. But but Dynamite is their biggest show, and it got hurt bad, if you remember, by NXT, which is far from a WWE pay-per-view. That's just freaking NXT. Their number 3 show hurt Dynamite, the number 1 show, head-to-head. So now you're saying that the pay-per-view, the biggest thing that WWE has, is not going to hurt an AEW pay-per-view if it was a B pay-per-view with a nothing show, it probably would have hurt. But we're talking about a pay-per-view that's going to be the most publicized pay-per-view that they've had in a long time, with the return of Brock Lesnar, with the return of AJ Lee, with the Usos is back as a tag team.
I heard all of this about NBC and Goldberg's retirement and all of this, and it didn't matter to the AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah, because it was on 6 hours later.
We don't know what would have happened. This is my point. We don't know what would happen if you put these head to head. We don't know. It's never happened.
You want to do this? You want to do this argument? Okay. Chris Harrington probably studies this, except for maybe me and a few other people. Chris Harrington studies this more than anyone. Tony Khan studies this an incredible amount. They made the call.
Yes.
Because they know that if they go in the afternoon, they won't be hurt.
That they will be killed if they go head-to-head with the WWE show.
I know, because they have example after example after example that has shown that that's what happens. You want to ignore every one of those examples.
It's never happened.
It has with Dynamite several times.
It has never happened with a pay-per-view, Dave. It has never happened with a pay-per-view.
So it happened with you're gonna learn from Dynamite.
No, you're gonna learn. You have to learn from a pay-per-view because it's not a Dynamite they're going up against. It's a pay-per-view.
Guess what? Do you want to make the risk or do you want to take the non-risk?
Honestly,
the non-risk is going in the afternoon, which we've already proven the last two shows going in the afternoon. The last show from England did about the same as Double or Nothing, essentially the same. Okay, so we've already proven, and Double or Nothing is theoretically as big or bigger than Forbidden Door. So what we've proven is that it probably doesn't hurt. We know that it's not going to hurt much going in the afternoon. We know that. We don't know how much it will be hurt going head to head.
Exactly.
We don't know, but we know the other one. We know the other one is a win.
Okay, but hold on, Dave.
So we're gonna risk. We're gonna for no reason now. We're going to.
No, there is a reason. Can I say my thing? Listen, here is the reason. Here is the reason, Dave. Okay.
All right.
If this were my money and I were a billionaire.
Yes.
I am running the show head to head because I want to know. Because he has moved.
It's not worth. Is it worth the risk?
For me as a billionaire, yes. I need to know this.
Is it worth the risk of
because you know what? Them moving, WWE is going to fuck with them every time. Every time now. Because they know they're going to move. One of these days he's going to move, and they're also going to move. Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store, all of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees, F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.